Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle, and well, we're back to preview some projects. We're in the middle of July now, and it seems like, well, the projects just keep on coming. So a lot of folks ask me what the cyclicality is of the fishing reel business, and the answer is that there's really two peaks, very different in how they come about. The first one is usually preventative care. That's usually at the end of a season when folks have some time off, and what they want to do is they want to make sure their reels are ready to go as the season reopens, whether it's a month or over a whole winter or whatever it may be. So they'll take their rods down, they'll clean out their reels, and those that need service they'll send off if they're not going to do it themselves. And I get a lot of work in that off-season period. And then the second surge, if you will, is, well, it's right about now. People have had their reels out on the water. They've been doing a lot of fishing, and well, just like any machine, they break. And a lot of the service calls that I get these days are about something that involves a broken part, a jammed reel, or something else, rather than the routine maintenance, which is cleaning, inspection, and reassembly of the reel, making sure everything checks out fine. Well, let's see what holds for today in terms of the reels that came in. The first one's coming in from Dallas, Texas. And while we preview these reels, I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel. If you enjoy fishing reels and fishing reel repair, and want to see why they fail and how to correct those issues, then I would ask you to go ahead and give me a subscribe and use the notification button to well, let you know when we're going again. So we have a note here that says garage sale fine. Can we do another cool video on it? Well, we can. This one's a little broken. This is a Shakespeare Service. It is the model FF. And if I can find my secret decoder here somewhere, I'll tell you what year it was manufactured. Shakespeare used the code, so F was 1955. The service reel, interestingly enough, took the name Service as a utility. So this reel could be used in all kinds of environments for all kinds of fish. It could be used in freshwater, saltwater, and the like. It was a very popular reel. This one is missing the line guide, and I don't know if there's a drive. Yeah, it looks like the drive is working, but I assume that they're going to want to continue to fish this reel as a conventional reel, and well, we'll see what we can do about this one. So this is what would be called a knuckle buster reel. When you're casting, that handle is going to turn, but it's going to turn both ways. That's going to enable you to fight a fish, overriding or managing the drags. And then if you like, we have the anti-reverse, which is going to kick in. And something feels a little rough about that. Well, we'll try and do the video. They asked for a video. We'll see if we can do a video on that one. And who knows, maybe we can even find a line guide if they're looking for that. If you see a reel that I'm previewing that you would like to see a video on, where maybe I'm not planning to do a video, please leave that in the comments section. I will try to see if I can do that, time permitting. As I mentioned, we've been pretty busy with a lot of repairs, but to the extent that I can, I will try to do that for you. The whole idea with this channel is to provide you an education so that you can learn about fishing reels, and how to repair them, and how to keep them running for a long time to come. Well, this one comes in, well, about 2,000 miles from where we were. This is from Connecticut, and it's a Penn International 50. And folks ask me, what do I see on the Atlantic seaboard? Well, this is one of those reels. And I don't think I've done one of these in a while, so we may just take the time to do the video. It says it's a Penn International 50. That's a very large trolling reel. This is an early version of the Internationals. They look a lot different these days. But overall, these are reels that were built for big game fish. And, well, they're just as good today as they've ever been. This has got a lever drag to it. I'll just give it a test here, make sure. In free spool it's operating. You have a preset adjuster here. You have a click ratchet here. And interestingly enough, that's just a little ball and spring that's going to pop in and out of some holes that pre-drilled holes in a plate. But we'll see what we can do with this one. We'll certainly give it a tune-up. I'll try to do the video on it, and those of you that have the International reels, particularly the older series, will get a chance to see how that's done. The next box comes in from South Carolina. Let's see what this one holds. This is from Michael. This is another Penn reel. So we've been having a little run on Penn reels lately. So this is a very nice condition one. This is the Penn 5500 SS. And I think, if I recall, this just hasn't been serviced in a while. So we'll make sure we do our best to help Michael and his Penn reel out there. This one's from California. We made our way to California in a paper envelope. Interesting. And this one is an older one. It's a monofill. It's the Model 25. This one's comparable to the Long Beach 155. This one, it looks like we have a theme today. Lots of dirt all around, out of adjustment with the spool, but it is turning. So we'll see if we can't get that one back done. Back out there fishing again. So they Penn introduced that monofill, as the name might suggest, for monofilament, and the idea was to make it a little bit stronger on the spool side so that the monofilament and the torsion that it puts on spools would not result in cracking those spools. All right, last in comes a box from Oregon. So we've been all over this great country of ours. The last three, South Carolina, California, and Oregon, are certainly a long ways from the northeastern seaboard here. But always fun to see what they've picked up and what they've sent in. There's a very big Mitchell. This is the 307A. Beautiful reel. Another Mitchell. This one is the 308, 309. It's the right side drive. Keeping with that Mitchell theme, this looks like a 302, actually a 303. This is another 307. The 307 is the counterpart to the 306. Here's a big Daiwa. This is a Daiwa AG, which is the Apollo series, and that's the 9000X. I don't think I've done a video on that one, so we probably will. And here's another Mitchell. This one is the 301, which is the right-hand side drive of the 300. And then we have the Shakespeare Sea Wonder 2081A. I don't think I've done this one. I'm sure they're all very similar in nature, but why not? We'll do a video on this one. Try to do one on the AG series one, and maybe on that other Mitchell. So lots to look at. Let's see what the next one brings. Next up, the reels come in from Panama City in Florida. So let's see, we've been in Dallas, Texas. It kind of sounds like a ZZ Top song. Been in Connecticut. Now we're down in Florida. So we've got three that are very interesting. All of them could be in a saltwater environment. I don't know where the fellow in Dallas is fishing. It's possible that they could be in the Gulf. It says, I'm sending 2 reels. If you can check them out and service them for me, I would appreciate that. Well, we're going to give that a try. So here's one of them. This is a Bantam Mag Plus 250. These things are beautiful reels, and they've got a great reputation. Shimano has made Bantams for a long time, and we'll see. This one almost see the condition of these. We'll see what we can do with these. This has the original paperwork in it, and it looks to be well maintained. We'll see. All right, what do we got here? Wow, this one's in very nice condition for the age. This is a Speedmaster Bantam Mag Plus with the Fighting Star drag. They've made the Fighting Star drag on a couple of different reels. This is being one of them. And overall, it seems to be working nicely. I'll see what I can do to do a video on that one, time permitting. And let's see what the other one is. It's in here somewhere. So we have a Daiwa. I'm not sure which line it's in. It's missing its button. I've seen the reel before. I've worked on the reel before. Hopefully we have a handle in here somewhere. Not seeing the handle, but that doesn't mean it's not here. Just have to sort through some of the paperwork. We'll see what we can do on this one to make it work well. It seems to be doing what it should be doing. The bail is operating, the anti-reverse is operating, and well, we'll leave that one to get to work on there. And this one says if I don't have the handle, okay, so it didn't come with a handle. If I don't have the handle, keep the reel for parts. And well, that may be the ultimate outcome of that. We'll have to see. All right, one more box. I'm wondering what's in this one. I've worked on it, some reels before. I'm thinking I might have a large Penn Senator in here, but who knows? There's a lot of weight in this box. This box says it was shipped with, I can't see. Whatever, there's a large, okay, well, it's just, this is an interesting one. I think our fans out there for pens are going to enjoy this. So we saw one international reel come in from Connecticut. These are coming in from Florida. I'm sorry, these are coming in from Texas. So we have a smaller version. I like this one a lot. This is the Penn Reels 12 LT International 2. And you can see this, the size of this reel is a lot smaller, but well, a lot of that, what you saw on that big 50 is the same. We have a second one. I think this is also the 12. Yeah, this is the 12 as well. So we have a pair of those. Here's a version of that. This is the 30. Wow, I'm going to be doing all kinds of video ads here, I think. This one's really tight. This is a 30, so you can see how we're stepping up, right? We have the 12, we have the 30. And then it looks like we shift over to some Daiwas or Shimanos. This is the Shimano. This is the 30. It's the Triton Series 30. They seem to work well. It looks like we have a 20 maybe, or a 15. Hard to see. Everything's been worn off of this one. So I have a group of lever drag reels in here. Oh, got one more. Looks like another Shimano. Nope, I was wrong. Another 30. So we have 4 internationals. They're 2 30s, 2 12s. We have a large Shimano and a small Shimano. We have a total of 6 reels here, and we're going to do all the tune-ups on that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'll try to get the 12 and the 30 done as examples for the internationals. And it's been a while since I've done the Triton trolling reels, so I like to do these duplicates, if you will. I just don't leave the one in my video library, and that's because, well, over time things change, and sometimes I'd like to think I'm getting a little bit better at these, and maybe sometimes I'll just show a view that's a little bit different than it was the first time that I put one of these together or serviced it, and maybe there's just a little bit of information that was missing on the one that shows up on the other, and if it does, well, everybody can benefit from that and from watching my videos. So thank you for watching. To our first responders and essential personnel, I appreciate everything it is that you do to keep us safe. To everybody, well, this is the middle of the fishing season now. As we mentioned, take care of your reels. Just don't fish them hard. Make sure you rinse them off with fresh water at the end of the trip. A good spray with some penetrating oil or something like a WD-40 won't hurt it. It'll keep some of the corrosion off and keep some of the dirt out. And, well, it'll keep it fishing. And then when the season ends, you'll be able to take your time, service it fully, and get it ready for the next season. So this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Have a great day.